my sweet friends. How are y'all today? All right, we'll see how the internet is doing. It's not working on some apps today, so we're going to see how this is going to go. Y'all come on in and say hey. Today we are going to be drawing a rooster. Now, we're going to learn a little bit about Picasso. And this is part of his surrealism. So, if you think about his roosters and you think about Picasso's artwork, you are going to be thinking about it not looking completely like a rooster. All right. So I love drawing roosters. I will take you actually through drawing one a little bit more realistically. But we're going to have fun with the colors like Picasso's El Cog. Okay. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. Picasso was born in Spain. I told you today that we were doing French art, and I was wrong. Sorry. We're doing art from Spain. Anyway, Picasso loved to paint happy things, and roosters, chickens, for me, are very happy. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this today. Y'all come on in, say hey, share away. And now, if we were doing this in my classroom, my kids would have black paper and oil pastels. Most of you guys don't have oil pastels in your house. So what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to be using just plain white paper, and we're going to just use our crayons. All right. This, I want you to bear down today, guys. Okay, nothing is light. You're going to bear down heavy. You might even break your crayon. You know, yesterday, I broke my black. See? I broke my black crayon. And it's okay. It's okay to, if that happens. But your crayons should still give you a beautiful waxy color. Very similar to what you would get with an oil pastel, if you'll bear down. If you have oil pastels, go run and get them. If you have chalk pastels, this would look really cool with chalk pastels. I have all these things, but I wanted to show you with crayons because I knew most of you probably had crayons. So here we go. Y'all come on in and say hey, and we're gonna get going. So you're gonna think about this as we talk about how we're gonna draw things. We're going to draw it portrait style. My kids, I want you to start getting used to either landscape style, which goes across, or portrait style, which is up and down. And we do a lot of art talk, and that's part of my art talk, is you understanding the position of your paper. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start, and we're going to draw him because we're drawing the whole rooster. We're drawing a portrait of the rooster. So you're going to use the whole paper up and down, and just go ahead and get your black crayon. I'm going to get you moved around so you can see me, and we're going to get started. I'm going to make my crayon naked. I'm going to take off the stuff off my black crayon because I'm done with it. So if you have oil pastels or if you have chalk pastels, you can get them out for this. I am going to pretend like I don't, and I'm just going to draw in a crayon because that will be what most of you have anyway. So here we go. I'm going to put you down here. And you can't rotate your phone. Wow. Facebook loves me. I just tell you what, it just loves me. Like, do you see how right here's my, I'm gonna walk y'all through step by step. All right, here we go. Here is your paper. Hey guys, we're gonna draw a rooster. So we're gonna do it portrait style. And to get your black crayon. Now, if you were in my classroom, I would have given my kids black paper. But like the rest of us, we're gonna use what we have. And we're gonna use our crayons today. So here's my crayons. And we are going to, when we add the color, we're going to add lots of fun, wonderful colors. And let's start drawing. So get out your, I broke my, okay, so these get pretty waxy. I kind of get them on me. Here we go. So we're going to start his head up toward the top. If you will, can you see me? Yes, good, yay. Hey guys. We're going to arch. So this is the top of his head and part of his neck. And then we're going to do this. So if you think about this, this is going to be his beak and area, and then this part will come out. All right, so if you'll draw that, and then we're going to draw the comb on top of his head. Now, I like to draw a crazy comb. And remember, we're doing this in Picasso style, so everything could be nice and wild and crazy today. We don't have to keep it realistic because we're doing the style in Picasso surrealism, and that's lots and lots and lots and lots of fun to do the surrealism. All right, so let's put... I'm going to put this. So this is like representing where some of these feathers are going to be. So we're just going to that's kind of like our guideline. And then we're going to put in his, I don't know what's that called, goozle? I don't know. That red piece. Let's go ahead and put in his beak. Okay, now remember, we are doing, so you could arch that if you want to. We're doing more of the El Cog, Picasso's surrealism. In his, the mouth is like wide open. So if you want to do a wide open beak, you can. Give us an eye. He might look like he's crowing. All right, so sometimes they have this white piece. I call it their ear. It's kind of, we'll do a triangle. Remember, this is more surrealism. We're not drawing realistic a lot today. All right, so this is going to be where, like, the head feathers meet the body. Let's draw a big wing right here, and I want you to just like have fun with those feathers going in and out, okay? And then let's draw him I'm going to draw his chest poking out here. Draw him a big, oh my poor crayon. Draw him a big chest coming in. All right, we got his back coming out, and then his tail feathers. I love drawing tail feathers. So I layer my tail feathers, all right? I have them coming out. Mine are going off the paper. I like to make mine look like they're just going everywhere. I love the tail feathers. So I don't know what's wrong with mine. I think I'm kind of near the edge. It's kind of splitting on me. I love drawing my tail feathers just everywhere. All right. And then we're going to bring him on down. Let's do a chicken leg. Let's do another chicken leg. We're going to come down and we're going to make his feet go out. Oh, I thought I had more paper and I have 2 pieces there. I'll make his toe go out this way then. Remember that this is not so much being realistic. Okay, we are doing a very surreal work here. And don't roosters have those terrible spurs on the back there? All right. So with Picasso's surrealism, he put a lot of different patterns on his roosters. So it didn't stay just looking like a rooster. He put, and we're doing this in black first. He put lots of patterns. We have worked so much in patterns lately. We're going to be working his tail feathers. We're going to put some patterns in there. So this is his wing. Let's put patterns that kind of like feathers for a little bit, and then he has those long pieces. So remember, we're doing surrealism. Everybody's like, Lee, what in the world? Okay, but remember, this is not to look completely realistic. This is to be a very surreal, very, make his belly and his leg go in together a little bit more. Those won't be so rounded in a minute. To make it fun, okay? So look, there should be like feathers right here. So we're going to draw a line coming down. Look at that, guys. I broke my crayon again. This is probably why I have in my classroom the twistable crayons, because I really ask my kids to bear down, and when you do, you just really bigger up these crayons. All right, so I'm adding texture and texture and texture. What do I want to do to his head? We got an eye here. I'm going to do a little tongue sticking out like he's crazy. We'll make his beak a little bit farther out. And so I think what I'm going to do is just make some spikes up in that part. Make that look like it's coming out a little bit more. And then, all right. So now I have my rooster all drawn out. Now we're going to be playing in color. Right? Now Picasso, remember I told you, Picasso likes bright, happy colors. So when you start adding color into this, there may be a few things that you do traditionally, okay? And you're going to bear down. God, you're going to make this bright. Nothing is going to be pale. Everything is going to be bright and completely filled in. You may have a few pieces that are traditional colors. And then you may be adding in wild other colors and stacking them up on top of each other and just putting them in randomly. So, remember Picasso loved bright colors. He also wanted everything to be, in his surrealism time, more exaggerated, more surreal, more not realistic. He had a great time with color at that point in time. Nothing had to be perfect. He loved looking at children's art, and that inspired him a whole lot in the bright happiness in his surrealism time. So as we're adding color today, we are going to make the colors a little bit larger than life. We're going to not make them a traditional, except for in just little bitty places. And we are going to layer colors. We're going to fade colors. But everything, when I say fade, I mean like orange to red. It's still staying bright. I did the light green to the blue. We're still staying, you're bearing down, you're making it bright, you're making it gorgeous, and you're having you a great time adding these colors in today. Now, we're going to think about this, taking this outside. Let's say we're out walking with our box of chalk, and we want to leave somebody a work of art on the sidewalk. Would this not be an absolutely gorgeous piece to leave someone? It would just brighten their day. So while you're out today and you are playing, if you find you a little spare piece of sidewalk, maybe share some with somebody Picasso's El Cog, which means the rooster, and have fun. Share it with your friends. Draw a scene around it. Now, when you're thinking about, when I say draw a scene around it, in Picasso's artwork, there really wasn't a scene behind it. Let me see if I can find a few pieces of his. Yeah. Well, I'll just show you this one. He actually added texture. So his was more like texture behind it, like how bright and how gorgeous this work of art is. So you're going to, while you're doing this, you can add texture to your background of your lovely rooster. You can, I'll darken in his eye a little bit. I want you to just have so much fun with adding color and using your imagination with your rooster today. One of my favorite things to paint are roosters, and I kind of mix a surrealism of color in with the realism of the animal. I love to mix that because roosters to me are so beautiful. If you've never seen an Americana rooster, man, the colors in that rooster are just absolutely gorgeous. Philip, layer your colors. Do you see how I just did a turquoise and now I'm kind of coming back around it? And the blue. One thing about crayons is you can easily use them like oil pastels if you will bear down. Right? If you will bear down with them, they do some beautiful work. Crayola does a great job making their crayons very highly pigmented, and the quality of them. I love Crayola for schoolwork. Just have fun. Enjoy doing this. Add a little texture to the back. You can do that. One way you can do that is, all right, like I'm going to, this is apricot. I'm going to break apricot. I know. Who wants to use the broken crayons? Miss Intel uses the broken crayons a whole lot. Right. I'm going to lay it to its side, and I'm going to just rub it, and it will add this really, really cool, here, I'm going to move this over. Going to bear down a little bit, and it adds, when I rub my crayon, do you see it has just a very light, really neat texture. crayons are so versatile. You can do so many gorgeous things with crayons. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab a brown. I'm going to break it. I have a feeling parents are going to be like, do not break the crayon. You may already have some broken. So I have this wooden table, and what I love about doing the rubbing while the wooden table's up underneath it, it leaves this really cool texture. So I'm just going to go right over that black. And there's my dirt for the bottom of my rooster. So I'm going to keep going on adding color to my rooster. Let me throw my trash away. And I cannot wait to see your works of art, your roosters today. As you finish yours up, I'm going to finish mine up. Post me a picture. I can't wait to see. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're having a great time at home, being with your families. And go and share your artwork on a sidewalk somewhere, or leave it in somebody's mailbox. Or if it's all right with the nursing home that's in your area, maybe drop it off and make a card. Bringing you sunshine card. I hope you are having a bright day card. Something to bring this beautiful brightness to someone who is stuck inside. So think about others when you're sharing your artwork. So every week I'm going to give you a challenge of bringing or taking kindness to someone else. That doesn't mean, and really if it's a random act of kindness, they don't know who did it. And that's okay. That's the joy of being kind, is they don't always have to know who did it. So I want you to go share your beautiful artwork with someone today or this week. And don't let them know who left it. Let it be a secret. All right? Let it be a secret. And go and share beautiful kindness to the world through your art. Guys, it was wonderful to draw with you today. I'm still having fun. Look, I love, crayons are so much fun. I forget that sometimes, I think, of how fun crayons are, because we want to say, oh, crayons are for little kids. No, I love crayons. They're still so waxy, and when you don't have oil pastels, you can do some great work with these crayons. All right, guys, I hope you have a magnificent day. I can't wait to see your art, and go share love and kindness with someone, all right? I'll talk to you later. Bye.